Bilal Muhammad got injured, and unfortunately he won't be able to fight in December against Shavkat Rakhmonov. But in order to keep the division active, the UFC is most likely going to come up with an interim title for Shavkat Rakhmonov and another top contender in the welterweight division. And in my opinion, it's between Jack Della Maddalena and Kamaru Usman. And I think that it should be Kamaru Usman versus Shavkat Rakhmonov for the interim title. I think that Shavkat, Usman, and JDM, they all need one more win before they fight for the undisputed title. Because Shavkat, he's coming off a win against Wonderboy, who maybe isn't the best win to get, right before getting a title shot. And JDM, he has just knocked out Gilbert Burns, and Gilbert Burns has just lost to a guy like Sean Brady. And it seems like quite a few top contenders are getting wins over Gilbert Burns, so maybe he needs one more win. And obviously, Kamaru Usman is on a 3-fight losing streak. So I feel like all three of them need something to really put a stamp on their title shot. And I think that Shavkat definitely should be in the position that he is, because he has a win over a guy like Neil Magny, Jeff Neal, and Stephen Thompson, all guys who were ranked, and he finished them all. And now guys who are currently ranked. Well, as of this Saturday, I don't think Neil Magny is going to still be ranked in the welterweight division. But then you got JDM, who has a win over Kevin Holland, who at the time was ranked. And now Kevin Holland is no longer ranked in the welterweight division. And then he has a win over Gilbert Burns, which is impressive. But several fighters have gone out there and also beat Gilbert Burns. And Gilbert got knocked out by a jab by Kamaru Usman. And also, Gilbert Burns was beating JDM in that fight. I feel like JDM needs another performance to show that he can actually compete at a high level and not just get finishes, but actually win rounds to prove that he's one of the best in the world. Because to beat a guy like Bilal, what if you don't get a finish? You're going to have to win the rounds against such a high-level fighter. Same with Usman, same with Shavkat. You might not find the finish, but can you win rounds of these top-level fighters? And I think that the perfect fight for him is Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards, I think that if he gets one win, he should definitely get a title shot. He was a former champion. He beat Kamaru Usman, and he had defended his title twice. And JDM, if he beats a former champion and Leon Edwards, then you're undeniably the next guy in line for the title shot. And as of right now, for the Shavkat and Usman fight, I do favor Shavkat to win, because Kamaru seems like he's heading towards the end of his career. But Kamaru Usman did step up on short notice against Khamzat Chimaev and put on one of the best performances against Khamzat out of any of his opponents. And we've seen what Khamzat is capable of with what he showed against, Robert Whittaker. And yeah, Usman still has the skills. It's all about the confidence for him. Does he still have that confidence that he once had, considering that he has been knocked out cold? And it seems like in the third round, he was starting to build that confidence back up. He was starting to land punches and do very well. And we'll see what happens in this one. But it's gonna be a war for sure, because Shavkat, the way he fights, and Usman, he's also been in some big wars before, like with Colby Covington. He's gonna be used to that, and he is gonna be able to dig deep. And we'll see how Shavkat does when he struggles to finish maybe a guy like Usman. But yeah, I do favor Kamaru Usman so far, but I think that this will be a great matchup for the UFC. I think the UFC should go ahead with this, and Khabib seems to think that the UFC should also go with this.
One of the things what make you greatest fighter, when you're 36, 37 and you have 15 win streak, like back in the days, you defend your title many times, you're one of the best of all time, and you give opportunity to shine for young guys. This is make you great. So this is what I think.
I think
this is what I think.
Don't have.
And can you imagine if he fight with Shavkat and he beat? Shavkat is a beast. He's undefeated, and he beat. He's gonna become contender.
You are absolutely
this,
right. This is what I try to tell your manager every time we make a fight.
This guy is my friend. He's like my big brother. I don't do business with him last 5 years. You know why? Because I am nervous.
Brother, if you're nervous, don't talk. Listen, if you're gonna fight versus Stephen Thompson like today, and versus Shavkat, what fight's gonna make you nervous? What fight gonna push you on training?
You said it yourself. What does it mean if he beats Wonderboy? What does it mean if he beats Shavkat?
Your next contender.
100%.
Done deal.
I'm not disagreeing.
Done deal.
I'm
Abu
not
Dhabi.
disagreeing with
Shavkat
you.
versus Usman.
Fight
Let's go,
promoter.
Usman. I know you.
Fight
can-
promoter right here.